will look into a puddle right after you step in it. It's all muddy. You can't see a single thing. But if you just leave it alone, if you just step back and wait, the dirt sinks to the bottom, and the water gets clear all by itself. Life's a lot like that puddle. I used to panic when the water got too dark, stirring up the bottom trying to find a spark. I'd splash and I'd thrash trying to make it right, but I was only blinding my own line of sight. Yeah, making it worse. You can't force the clarity by using your hands. You gotta learn the patience of the desert sands. I'm letting the mud settle, taking a step back. Ain't rushing head first down a broken track. Gonna give it a minute, gonna give it a day. Let the confusion just wash away. Yeah, letting the mud settle, clearing out the gray. People come around demanding I react, want me to jump quick, want me to attack. But action without vision is a dangerous game, like trying to put out a fire by feeding the flames. So I bite on my tongue and I fold up my arms. I'm keeping myself far away from the harm. I'm letting the mud settle, taking a step back. Ain't rushing head first down a broken track. Gonna give it a minute, gonna give it a day. Let the confusion just wash away. Yeah, letting the mud settle, clearing out the gray. The greatest power you have is the pause. That little space between what happens to you and what you do about it. In that pause, that's where your peace lives. Oh, I'm letting the mud settle, I'm taking a step back. Ain't rushing head first down a broken track. Gonna give it a minute, Lord, gonna give it a day. Let all the confusion just wash away. Yeah, letting the mud settle, Lord, clearing out the gray. Getting clearer now. I can see the bottom. Just took a little time. I used to think it was my job to fix everybody's broken pieces. water every dry patch of dirt I came across. But you can pour your whole well onto a rock, and it still won't grow a single rose. Some folks just want to stay thirsty. I wore out my knees, pulling other folks' weeds, bleeding my fingers to plant their good seeds. I gave them my water, I gave them my sun, but the work of saving people is never quite done. It's a never-ending road. You can hand a man a hammer to build up his wall, but you can't be the one to catch him every time he falls. To tend no more. I'm sweeping the dust from my own front door. Let the wild grass grow, let the grass stretch high. I ain't playing savior under somebody else's sky. It ain't my garden, I'm just walking on by. It's a hard lesson learning to look the other way when you see someone burning down their own bright day. But the heaviest burden a man can ever lift is trying to force a change when they don't want the gift. So I'm folding up my hands, stepping back from the line, letting them walk their road while I walk mine. It ain't my garden to tend no more. I'm sweeping the dust from my own front door. Let the wild grass grow, let the grass stretch high. I ain't playing savior under somebody else's sky. Yeah, it ain't my garden, I'm just walking on by. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for a person is simply step out of their way. Let the consequences do the teaching. You ain't God, my friend. Stop trying to be. Oh, it ain't my garden to tend no more. I'm sweeping the dust from my own front door. Let the wild grass grow, let the grass stretch high. I ain't playing savior under somebody else's sky. Yeah, it ain't my garden, Lord, I'm just walking on by. Walking on by. got my own yard to keep, resting easy tonight. I spent decades trying to make folks understand me, building these long bridges out of words, hoping they'd walk across and see my side. But people only understand from their own level of perception. These days, I just let them misunderstand me. It's a lot quieter that way. Used to argue with the wind, used to shout at the rain, trying to justify every little joy and pain. I'd lay out my reasons like cards on a wood table, hoping they would see my truth if only they were able. A lot of wasted breath. But you can't tune a guitar that's missing half its strings, and you can't teach a caged bird the joy of how it sings. I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. I'm doing fine my way. They talk in the whispers, they judge from the fence, saying the way I'm living don't make no common sense. But common sense ain't common, and their rules ain't mine. I'm steering my own ship, crossing my own line. So I tip my old hat and I give them a smile. Let them talk to my back while I walk my own mile. I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. I'm doing fine my way. Your peace of mind, that's your property. You don't owe nobody the deed to it, and you sure as hell don't need their permission to be happy. Oh, I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. Lord, I'm doing fine my way. Find my way. Let the silence do the talking. I'm done pleading my case. They tell you that opportunity only knocks once. They say if you see a train pulling into the station, you better run and jump on it. But nobody ever stops to ask, where's that train actually going? Sometimes, the smartest thing you can do is just stay on the platform. Stood at the station with a ticket in my hand, listening to the whistle blowing loud across the land. Folks were pushing forward, desperate for a seat, chasing down a promise down a one-way street. Yeah. But I looked at the iron wheels and the smoke up in the sky, and a quiet little voice said, just let this one go by. I'm letting the train roll by, staying right where I stand. Ain't chasing after gold in somebody else's land. I don't need the motion, I don't need the speed. I'm looking at my own 2 feet, and that's all I really need. Yeah, letting the train roll by. I'm a stationary man. They holler from the windows, they tell me I'm a fool, say I'm missing out on glory, playing by the old school. But I've ridden on those boxcars of worry and regret, and I ain't looking to place another foolish bet. So the engine can keep on burning, the wheels can keep on turning. I'm done with all the striving, and I'm done with all the yearning. I'm letting the train roll by, staying right where I stand. Ain't chasing after gold in somebody else's land. I'm looking at my own 2 feet, and that's all I really need. Yeah, letting the train roll by. I'm a stationary man. If you don't know where you're going, any train will get you there. But if you're already exactly where you want to be, why on earth would you buy a ticket? Oh, I'm letting the train roll by, staying right where I stand. Ain't chasing after gold in somebody else's land. I don't need the motion, I don't need the speed. I'm looking at my own 2 feet, and that's all I really need. Yeah, letting the train roll by. Lord, I'm a stationary man. There it goes, fading in the distance, and I'm right here at home. Some folks walk around handing out bills for things you never even bought. They want you to pay for their mistakes, their regrets, their bad choices. I spent a long time emptying my pockets for other people's tabs, but my ledger is clean now. Carry the coin to settle the score for folks who just kept demanding more. I bled my own spirit to cover their loss while they walked away and left me on the cross. Left me holding the bag. But you can't buy salvation for a man who won't pray. And you can't buy tomorrow with yesterday's pay. That ain't my debt to pay no more. I'm throwing the receipts right out the door. I gave all my silver, I gave all my gold. Now I'm keeping the peace for my own tired soul. Yeah, ain't my debt to pay. The account is finally closed. They come with their hands out looking for grace, wearing that same old sorrowful face. But sympathy's a river that can easily run dry when you realize they're bleeding you just to get by. So I'm locking the vault, I'm turning the key. What belongs to them don't belong to me. That ain't my debt to pay no more. I'm throwing the receipts right out the door. I gave all my silver, I gave all my gold. Now I'm keeping the peace for my own tired soul. Yeah, ain't my debt to pay. The account is finally closed. You gotta learn the difference between helping a man and becoming his crutch. If you keep carrying his weight, he's never gonna learn how to walk. Set him down, let him find his own feet. Oh! debt to pay. Lord, the account is finally closed. Balance is zero. I owe nothing. Walking away free. I used to run so fast, thought if I just moved a little quicker I could catch tomorrow. But tomorrow always stays one step ahead, don't it? Took me a lifetime of being out of breath to realize the best view is right here, sitting still. I chased the hands on the clock till my boots wore thin, looking for a finish line I could finally win. But the road just keeps stretching, dust in the wind, and the prize was just a mirror of the places I've been. Slow it down now. I traded my mornings for a handful of gold, but a rich man is poor when his spirit gets cold. I ain't rushing the river no more. Let the water decide where it meets the shore. I'm taking my time, letting the sun do his work. Ain't breaking my back for the things in the dirt. Yeah, I'm walking my pace, letting the world spin on by. I watch the young folks driving face down the street. Got a fire in their chest and some restless feet. I just tip my old hat from this wooden chair. They're in a hurry to get nowhere. You can't buy back a sunset once it drops in the dark. Better sit down and watch it leave its mark. I ain't rushing the river no more. Let the water decide where it meets the shore. I'm taking my time, letting the sun do its work. Ain't breaking my back for the things in the dirt. Yeah, I'm walking my pace, letting the world spin on by. You know, peace ain't something you catch, it's something you sit with. When you stop making noise, you finally hear the truth. Oh, I ain't rushing the river no more. Let the water decide where it meets the shore. I'm taking my time, letting the sun do its work. Ain't breaking my back for the things in the dirt. Yeah, I'm walking my pace, Lord, let the world spin on by. and spin on by. No need to rush, just breathe in the air. They say anger is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. I held a grudge for so many years, my hands forgot how to hold anything else. It's a heavy thing, pride. And tonight, I'm just too tired to fight. I kept a ledger of the wrongs that were done, counted the shadows, turned my back on the sun, built a fortress of stones that were thrown at my name, kept the fire burning, but I was burning in the flame. It burns you down. You can't embrace the morning with your fist balled tight. You can't find your peace if you're looking for a fight. I'm laying down the sword, stepping off the line, leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, and the silence won. Yeah, I'm laying down the sword, letting it rust in the sun. Look at the folks who dealt me the pain. Just broken people walking out in the rain. We're all just stumbling, trying to find our way home. No sense in throwing dirt when you made a fragile bone. So I'm washing my hands in the river of grace, taking the bitterness right out of my space. I'm laying down the sword, stepping off the line, leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, and the silence won. Yeah, I'm laying down the sword, letting it rust in the sun. Forgiveness ain't about letting them off the hook. It's about letting yourself out of the cage. Turn the key, brother, walk out. Leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, Lord, the silence won. Yeah, I'm laying down the soul, leaving it right here. Let it rust. My hands are empty now, and my soul is light. They tell you time is money, that you gotta spend it wise. Pack every second full or you'll go bankrupt. But time ain't currency, my friend. Time is just a river. You can fight the current trying to paddle upstream, or you can just lay back and float. I used to wind the spring until it nearly broke, running in the rat race, choking on the smoke, checking my watch every quarter of an hour, watching my sweet life turning slowly sour. But the sun don't hurry when it rises in the east, and the moon don't rush to attend the midnight feast. I'm living on a slower kind of clock, ain't jumping up every time I hear a knock. Got no deadlines written on my soul. I'm letting the gentle river take control. Yeah, a slower kind of clock, watching the weary world walk. Folks drive by my house doing 90 miles an hour, missing all the sweetness of the roadside flower. They got places to be and they got hands to shake, but they're missing every moment that the good Lord makes. So I sit back in my chair and I loosen up my tie, watching the white clouds drifting through the sky. I'm living on a slower kind of clock, ain't jumping up every time I hear a knock. Got no deadlines written on my soul. I'm letting the gentle river take control. Yeah, a slower kind of clock, watching the weary world walk. You can't save time by rushing, you just spend it poorly. The only way to stretch an hour is to stop counting the minutes. Just let them be. Oh, I'm living on a slower kind of gentle. River, take control. Yeah, a slower kind of clock. Lord, watching the weary world walk. Tick-tock. No rush at all. I got all day long.
I spent my whole life holding on so tight, my knuckles were white. Afraid if I let go of the reins, the whole carriage would crash. But you know what happens when you finally open your hands? You realize the horse knows the way home all by itself. I tried to steer the wind, tried to direct the rain, tried to be the master of my own domain. Held on to the rope till it burned my skin. So afraid to lose, so desperate to win. Yeah. But a desperate grip don't make the river flow. It just tires you out and lays you low. I'm unclenching my hands, letting it fall, stepping away from that heavy brick wall. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, well, it's gone. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands and singing a softer song. There's a certain kind of magic when you finally yield, like a wild horse running in an open field. You stop trying to push the mountain up the hill, and you find your peace in standing still. I'm trusting the road to take me where I need. Stop pulling the roots just to check on the seed. I'm unclenching my hands, letting it fall, stepping away from that heavy brick wall. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, well, it's gone. Just gonna sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands and singing a softer song. Control is just an illusion. We tell ourselves to feel safe. True safety, that's knowing you'll be alright, even when the storm takes the roof. Oh, I'm unclenching my hands, I'm letting it fall,
sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands, Lord, and singing a softer song. Open palms, nothing left to grip. I'm letting it ride.
I spent half my life running from the storms, trying to keep my boots dry, trying to outrun the dark clouds. But you can't outrun the sky. Sometimes you just gotta stop running and let the water wash you clean. Got a few scars I earned, got a few I didn't choose, got a closet full of memories and a pair of worn-out shoes. Used to curse the thunder when it shook my window pane. Used to drown my sorrows just to hide the pain. Lord knows I tried. But you can't grow a garden on hard, dry ground. Gotta let the weather bring the lightning down. I'm making peace with the rain, letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm is a friend, washing away the places I've been, yeah. Making peace with the rain, right up to the end. There's a comfort in the gray if you know how to look, like an old familiar story in a dusty book. I don't ask for the sunshine every single day. A man needs the shadows to find his own way. So let the skies open up, let the river run high. I'm standing my ground under a heavy sky. I'm making peace with the rain, letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm is a friend, washing away the places I've been, yeah. Making peace with the rain, right up to the end.
Forgiving yourself, that's the hardest storm to weather. But once you stop fighting the drops, you realize they were only there to help you grow.
Oh, I'm making peace with the rain, I'm letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm Lord, right up to the end. Let it fall, wash it all away. I'm standing right here. We spent a whole lot of money buying paint, trying to cover up the cracks, polishing the surface so everybody thinks we're brand new. But the real character, the real story, that's in the grain, that's in the scars. I wore a smile that felt like a heavy coat. I swallowed the truth till it burned in my throat. Tried to be the shiny penny in everybody's jar, but you can't hide the mileage on a beat-up car. No, you can't. The varnish starts peeling when the weather gets rough, and playing pretend, well, it gets to be too much. I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, raw and understood. Some folks walked away when the shine wore off, when my words got heavy and my edges got rough. But the ones who stay, they don't mind the dust. They know a little grit is something you can trust. So let the rain wash away everything fake. I'm standing my ground, whatever it takes. I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, raw and understood.
Ain't nothing more exhausting than being somebody you're not. When you finally just stand there in all your glorious ruin, that's when the real living begins.
Oh, I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, Lord, I'm raw and understood. Let the wind blow, nothing
nothing left to hide. Just me and the truth.
Been half my life trying to get a standing ovation, trying to make the crowd love me, changing my tune just to hear them clap. But the hardest crowd you'll ever have to please is the one looking back at you in the mirror. Used to bend the notes to fit into their song, smile when I was hurting just to try and get along. Wore a painted mask and danced across the stage, acting like a free bird while sitting in a cage. Yeah. But applause is just a sound that quickly fades away, and the silence in the midnight always has the final say. So I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me and this old guitar under a naked light. Ain't taking no requests, ain't worried about the cheers. I'm singing out the truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, and it's sounding mighty clear. There's a heavy kind of freedom when the audience is gone, when you don't have to worry about what side you're on. No critics in the front row, no judges in the back, just a lonely locomotive rolling down a rusty track. Tune my own strings, I set my own time. I ain't trading my soul for another man's dime. So I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me and this old guitar under a naked light. Requests, ain't worried about the cheer. I'm singing out the truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, and it's sounding mighty clear. When you finally stop needing them to validate you, that's when your real voice comes out. And it's beautiful, brother. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me under a naked light. Ain't taking no requests, ain't worried about the cheers. I'm singing out the truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, Lord, and it's sounding mighty clear. Just me now, singing for myself, and the song is finally mine. Folks spend their whole lives trying to build a kingdom, trying to be the boss, the chief, the king of their own little hill. But crowns are heavy, my friend, and eventually everything made of iron rusts. I'd rather be a free man walking in the dirt than a prisoner chained to a throne. I built a castle out of promises and pride, kept all my weaknesses locked up deep inside. Sat upon a high chair looking at the ground, telling everybody how to spin this world around. A lonely place to sit, but the wind blows cold up on top of the hill, and a hungry ego is a thing you cannot fill. I'm letting the rust take the crown today, walking away from the games they play. Ain't got no kingdom to defend no more, just an old acoustic guitar and a wooden floor. Yeah, leaving the rust on the crown, stepping down to the ground. It takes a lot of energy to look down from above. Takes a lot of pretending just to hide the things you love. I watch the jesters dancing, trying to make me smile, but I haven't felt a genuine feeling in a while. So I'm taking off the heavy, taking off the fake. I'm leaving the palace right beside the lake. I'm letting the rust take the crown today, walking away from the games they play. Ain't got no kingdom to defend no more, just an old acoustic guitar and a wooden floor. Yeah, leaving the rust on the crown, stepping down to the ground. The true measure of a man ain't how many people bow down to him, it's how many people he can look right in the eye, level and true, level and true. I'm letting the rust take the crown today. stepping down to the ground.
Stepping down, feet on the earth, right where I started.
You ever notice how big the windshield on a car is? And how small that rearview mirror is? There's a reason for that, my friend. Where you're going is a whole lot more important than what you left behind. Stop staring at the dust. I spent years looking backward over my shoulder, watching my mistakes just growing bolder. Replaying every word that I got wrong, like a skipping record on a sad old song. Stuck in the groove. But you can't walk straight if your head's turned around. You're just gonna stumble and hit the ground. I'm taking my eyes off the rearview mirror, letting the road ahead get a little bit clearer. Ain't dragging yesterday into my today. Whatever's in the past, well, it can stay. Yeah, off the rearview mirror, keeping my eyes on the light. Some folks wanna remind you of the man you used to be. They keep your old failures under lock and key. But I done paid my debts and I served my time. I'm leaving that old prison far behind. So let the engine run, let the tires spin. I ain't going back to the places I've been. I'm taking my eyes off the rearview mirror, letting the road ahead get a little bit clearer. Ain't dragging yesterday into my today. Whatever's in the past, well, it can stay. Yeah, off the rearview mirror, keeping my eyes on the light. You can't rewrite the chapters that are already printed, but you hold the pen for the rest of the book. Turn the page, write something better. Dragging yesterday into my today. Whatever's in the past, Lord, is gonna stay. Yeah, off the rearview mirror, driving straight into the light. Looking ahead now, road looks good. Straight